Just sit there then. Like after that, you have like there's like no priorities.
It's like it's in a thin hallway of like where my washer dryer stuff is. I can't like sit in front of it.
Sit on top of it.
I can't sit 13 feet in the air. I hate to break it to you.
That sounds like a bad attitude.
Okay. Sorry, I'll just sit on the 3rd floor of a building out the window seat next time. My bad.
Speaking of being high up though, Emiri's stack.
We've got the weird like 8-1 garbage as well for Emiri. This is not like a very.
That's not the best position, but it's okay. Look at that well transfer though. That is very.
Oh, that was perfect with the garbage.
Into an STS.
The garbage.
Into an STSD. Yeah, things are looking really nice here.
A little combo down stack from Emiri. Skims one line before going into zone, which is a little bit of an interesting decision to make. Doremy looking to get as much out of that zone. Only clears 13, but has a really nice stack below it.
Emiri getting a nice curb right off the bat. Okay, first match, 72 curb.
Oh, the
beautiful
well for Doremy. Not going to be any issues.
Yeah, gonna have to accept a lot of lines though, but like overall doing quite fine. Still survivable.
I bet.
Ooh, those misdrops.
Okay, I stand corrected on my initial claim. That was a lot of really good offense for Emiri, even after that zone attack. I expect the Doremy to be fine with the double eyepiece in the garbage, but it was actually just so much for Doremy to tank that there just wasn't enough resources.
Yeah, there's a bit of a downstacking mishap there on Doremy's end, unfortunately.
All right, nice center wall garbage now for both players, although for Emiri, it is in the 6-3 well. Generally favored upon by a lot of top players. And already shifted multiple columns for Doremy in the meantime. Emiri is shifting a little bit later into some column 9 and 10. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Doremy right now.
High up. Okay. 49 and 19, not bad. Emiri has some room to counteract it. Oh, that's a nice 20-56. Oh, that is...
Wow, Doremy...
That is the most unfortunate chunk of garbage to come in. That is like...
Oh no, Doremy doesn't get to the team time.
Yeah, no, it was... That is an unfortunate chunk of garbage coming, because it was just... It was like, it was big enough to the point where it's like, you don't want to accept it, but like... You don't have enough to counter it. That's the worst position to be in. But Emiri's taking this lead with a hot start, 2-0, very quickly.
And remember as well, for those that are curious about the set duration, these are still 1st to 5 sets, even in our top 12. Oh my goodness, Doremy has to do another early zone.
Yeah, this is... It's looking a bit dicey, but Doremy's able to deal with it. Emiri with a nice full zone here to boot.
Emiri's not going to be able to get the most out of it. Probably... Oh, actually, never mind. Gets
still a pretty solid chunk of change, though. 47 attack.
Good number of skips in the process. But...
Yeah, that's going to be enough for Doremy to have to do another zone here.
All right, and the 32 Perfectress almost back to neutral. Emiri with a slight zone meter advantage, and also pretty hefty on the score department as well.
Yeah, that's a half. That's like about a half meter advantage for Emiri.
Ooh, a really nice T-spin triple.
Things are looking good here for Emiri. Doremy has a full charge. Is probably going to be able to send this to phase 3 with this zone. Nice SZ placements there to keep that stack clean.
Waiting on the T. Do we have a clean transition with an eyepiece? Oh, just barely.
Not quite. Oh, there is a nice ulti that Doremy squeezes in. 61 attack.
Oh, and 50 from Emiri. It cancels out. And we're in a
now we're in phase 3. You know how scary this gets.
I mean, Emiri and Doremy have played through a number of phase 3 already. I feel like it's just the endurance battle at this point.
Yeah, but you still never want to be on the you still never want to be on the receiving end of the phase 3 garbage, because yeah, you can take care of it, but wouldn't you rather want to be dealing some attack? And speaking of dealing attacks, that was a very nice DT, and Emiri cancels it out with that zone.
Oh, a little bit of desync. Hold
A
on.
little bit of desync, but these players are still playing at legitimate speeds. We're just catching up on our end.
Yep.
Ooh, nice T-spin double to start this zone. Ooh, good Z-spin. Oh my goodness, Doremy. Okay. DT.
Spin.
The C-spin. Okay, okay.
20 for a 50
Nice.
ulti.
That's a really good ulti for
All right,
phase 3.
and
Oh my goodness.
Spin triple? No, just gonna donate on top. All right.
That was a sick set of clears there for Doremy. My goodness.
Ties. Fortunately, not gonna get as much out of it as possible. There was a misdrop while clearing through it. Oh, and setting up the beautiful prophecy of the T-spin triple, probably into an STST. Yep, there's the overhang.
Yep.
Piece.
Okay. Oh, has to waste one T piece there, but you know, still has the L piece for a bit of boomerang ish.
Oh, the IP's misdrop right now on
Ooh.
a bird. Is that gonna force a defensive zone?
Looks like it's not. Emiri's able to get away with that, but Doremy's gonna try and send a little bit more than that.
I
See
really
what Emiri can do to retaliate.
Very good awareness there from Doremy to get that like really quick zone blitz in, because you could see Emiri was doing a lot of good work cleaning up that stack, and Doremy needed to take for.
Bit of a scary misdrop there, but look at that fix. That was very good.
We're gonna see Kaiden as well from Doremy. Waste the T, unfortunately. Are we gonna skim?
Ooh, Doremy just squeezing out on top there. That's what. Oh, dare I say, that's one precarious state to be in.
I don't think I'm used to seeing Doremy play like. I don't want to say this is like Doremy doesn't play aggressive, but this seems like unnecessarily aggressive.
Doremy is playing a lot on the back foot here, so it's. I believe it's the like. I think like Doremy's playing aggressive to try and counteract that, but these pieces are not going to help Doremy get any clears. That was a very good round, but Amir's going to take another win. That's 2 away from victory.
And you can see as well, like Doremy is just like slightly falling behind a little bit. Obviously, Emiri is very capable of getting out some insanely fast zone attacks and just general blitz attacks with a couple of Tetrises and T-spins. But if Doremy is able to keep up within zone, I feel like Doremy still has a very solid shot of taking more rounds. But again, as you mentioned before, Commando, like 2 rounds away from victory for Emiri. This is not a good spot for Doremy to be playing from.
And Emiri clearing up that well has some. Yeah, no zones just yet. We'll probably have to reach it. We'll probably reach the phase 2 mark before. Oh nope, never mind. Emiri probably heard me say that.
And Doremy as well. Oh, Doremy going.
Ooh, look at that King Crimson.
Beautiful King Crimson in the middle. Unfortunately, runs out of T pieces to solve it, but it looks like we're gonna go.
Okay. Squeezing in an extra line, getting 58 attack. That is a pretty solid 19 line there.
And Doremy really close to working out to some clean garbage. Is that a... Ah, gotcha. Very nice Y skim there from Doremy to keep that setup going.
Ooh, Emiri with his own charge at the max.
Oh, a little bit of desync, but we are seeing a very clean stack out of Emiri right now. This is going to be potentially 4 T-spins in a row. Oh, and getting a combo in through it. That's 56, and that's only 17 lines.
Doremy clearing it up with a Tetris there. That's as far as he's going to get, though. 55, though. Emiri with some very interesting shapes on the board, fixing it with with some nice T-spin fixes. But oh, there's the TST tower. Dropping a thumbs up too.
Doremy's trying to do a little bit of skim work, but unfortunately keeps dropping pieces a little bit too early.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yeah, Doremy's gonna have to do a little bit of down stacking here in order to get out of this predicament.
I think we're gonna.
Ooh, but that's an incoming. That's a hefty incoming Q. What is Doremy gonna do to counteract it?
We're gonna need.
There's gonna be some red.
Oof. What is the down stack option? Unfortunately, it's not gonna work.
It. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of that. 'Unfortunate piece Q there, stopping Doremy from taking care of Emiri 1 point away from sweeping this.
This would be a fantastic spot for Emiri as well. Like, after the initial set, which I think was against Jaden already from our Gauntlet stage, won't necessarily get the run back, but we'll be in a really good spot being in a winner semifinals with a win against Doremy. A little bit of suspect misdrop there from Doremy, able to clean it up though without too much pressure. Oh, and opting for more skim options. Okay, I feel like I'm a little interested by how Doremy's playing, because it's like I can still tell, like, the creativity and everything. Like, this feels like Doremy, but the interactions are a little. Oh wait, okay. Oh, well, I was a little scared we were gonna see a very long curb twist from Doremy out of that zone. Unfortunately, I think the O was like a little bit too early to make it work, but still a 62 out of it.
Nice STSD there from Doremy. But player's kind of in a nominal state here. Emiri with a very nice clean 3-6 well. Has a lot of opportunity to just send lines and send eyepieces down that well.
Well, actually,
a few T-spins.
Had to burn one T-piece as just a double skim, but obviously, I mean, look at this beautiful stacking right now from Emiri. Able to work over to that garbage.
Ooh, and look at this. Doremy setting up the side ties.
Oh, this is a full zone meter as well. We're gonna
this is a full zone. This is gonna be crazy.
This is going all the way. Potentially curve.
Is there a curve? No, not quite. But that is 75 attack into phase 3. Emiri has quite the cheese platter to downstack here.
All right, and the T-spin single set up there from Doremy. Emiri able to use, I think that would have been a half zone in order to stay alive, but Doremy is now just really pulling the chains at the moment. All right, a little bit of a jagged stack though for Doremy. Gonna have to do some cleanup work. Has to involve an eyepiece dependency in the stack, and a T-spin none. And although it doesn't seem like much, you don't want to be giving up any sort of leeway on your opponent in phase 3. This is the time where you kind of just rely on the typical advantages of having that cleaner stack.
Oh, that Elmis drop.
We have a spin for it. Oh,
we do have a spin for it, but that's a J misdrop as well. Is Doremy gonna bite the bullet here?
But Emiri's got a full zone, and look at the lack of garbage right now. This is going to be probably a 50-plus zone. Oh, 43, pretty close.
But is Doremy going to be able to downstack through all of this? Survey says... Ooh, just has enough for another zone, but again, that is a lot of garbage to be dealing with. No, not quite.
And a 5-0 to Emiri. Consistently, that 2.5 pieces per second with 120 line attack per minute. And unfortunately, Doremy's just not able to find a way through that offense.